The following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'll be reviewing this. This is Daban model 9913. Now this is basically an IDW style Generation 1 Optimus Prime, as you can see here on the box art. And it's a very plain box. It just has the model number on 3 of the sides, and on the back it has a photograph of the toy itself. Now, and a little warning here. Now, when I picked this up, I actually thought I was getting their other model, which is 9907, and that is their I guess a copy or KO of the Generations Toys Optimus Prime. It's not oversized or anything, but it's masterpiece scale. So this was accidentally ordered until Kato from Kato's Collection told me that I ordered the small one, not the big one. At first I was going to cancel it, but I figured, you know what, maybe this could fit in with Chug. So my hope was with this was that it was close to Chug scale. But yeah, so anyway, I have it here. Let's take it out of the box. Comes nicely packaged in this clamshell, as you can see, in robot mode. Here's the instruction sheet. Let's take out the gun. There you go. Pretty hefty. So there's definitely die cast in here. It's kind of heavy. Let's put them on the side here. Something interesting here, you can see on the packaging. Looks like they packed it before the paint was dry, because it looks like some paint rubbed off. Let's inspect the figure a little bit. I'm not seeing any paint coming out though, so who knows. Wait, let's put them on the side here. So you get the figure, the instructions, and the gun, and that's pretty much it. Here are the instructions. Well, that's just a little interesting. Okay, so the instructions have him starting out in vehicle mode, but he comes packaged in robot mode. So that could be a little problematic. Hopefully it's not too complex to figure out. A little mangled, the paper, but that's okay. Let's put the instructions aside and take a closer look at the robot. First, let's look at his gun. Nice looking gun. No paint apps on it, just plain black. Nice detail though. Kind of interesting. So there's screw marks here. So over here, these are actual screws, but let me see if I can get it close up. So here, these are actual screws, but on the other side, these are just molded screw heads, which is kind of funny, just so it makes it look the same on both ends. And to the figure itself, nice clean paint apps, very heavy for its size. I have a feeling these are die casts. Looks like it comes packaged with its toes inside to save space. Let's put them out. The little spudger here. Yeah, this definitely feels like metal. Die cast metal. Nice clean paint apps. And I like that the white is very clear or exact over the red. Sometimes when they apply white paint apps, it doesn't come out as bright of a white. I like that they use black screws. I don't know, it makes it look a lot better in my opinion. Wheels roll. This wheel is not real, but the rest are. Take a look at the head sculpt. He does have light piping, but I'm not sure it will pick up. So if you look at the back of the head, it's a clear blue for light piping. Nice clean detail paint apps. Would have been nice if there were paint apps in here. Okay, let's take a look at the robot mode in terms of our articulation. Looks like the head pretty tight, but is on a ball joint. Can rotate 360. The arm can rotate 360. If I lift this panel up, can go up this high on the shoulder. Can rotate at the bicep. 90-degree elbow bend. No wrist or finger articulation, which is okay for a figure this size. Now, there is somewhat of a ab crunch, but it's kind of like for transformation, but you can see he can move down like this if you wanted to. But I would say that's more mainly transformation. No waist articulation at all. Yeah, can't get any. The legs, let's move this panel up. And move it. Yeah, definitely need a spudger. Comes handy. There you go. You can kick this high. This far back. I love the ratcheted joints. Very strong. You can do the splits. He does have thigh rotation. He can bend at the knee about 90 degrees. I think that's it. There's no ankle tilt or toe articulation on this figure. Yep. Oh no, a little ankle tilt. There you go, little ankle tilt. Or the what? It's just very tight. There you go. Get those wide stances. But fairly articulated for a figure this size, not the siege level articulation, but I think it's acceptable. Let's get his gun in his hand. All in all, it's a very nice figure, and I really like how it handles. It doesn't feel cheap. The plastic doesn't feel brittle. It feels pretty solid. Okay, let's do some size comparisons. Here he is next to Siege Optimus Prime, and as you can see, he's not tall enough to be a Voyager scale for Chug, which is a little disappointing. I was really hoping he's at least close to Prime's height. Just for reference, here's a larger deluxe from Siege. Now, he is taller than the larger deluxes, but I just wanted him to be a little bit more taller. I guess he could fit, but if he's standing near Siege Megatron, then, or any of the older Voyager class figures, I think he just looks a little too small. And here he is next to my Legends scale Megatron. So he's too big for Legends, and unfortunately I think he's too small for Chug. And let's just get Siege Megatron out here. You can see Siege Megatron is a lot taller than him. Now, he is taller than the tallest Autobot Deluxe, so if they made a version of him, maybe, I guess. But the other Siege figures like Starscream and Skywarp and other Seekers, I think they'll just be too tall for that Optimus Prime in the scale in my mind. So here's my custom Skywarp, who's yeah, a tad taller. Okay, let's get him transformed into his vehicle mode, and this is going to be a little interesting because, like I said, the instructions are showing how to transform him from vehicle to robot, but he comes packaged like this in robot mode. So I'm gonna flip the toes and put this together. I think, yeah. And then let's take out the panels. I remember the hands have to fit in the panels, so let's pull that out and rotate the hands in. Bring that back and close it. I'm assuming something like that. I might have to fix that later. Do the same on the other side. Bring it down, fold it in. Okay, let's see if I can take care of the back. Let's open this part up. I'm gonna tilt the waist forward and lift up. Well, let's open the chest area. No matrix in here. Pull this little piece out. And then I'm gonna lift the chest up so you can see it's a little higher. And let's try to work this back area because this is a little tricky. So first we're gonna click this back this way. I know, it sounds like it's gonna break. And then bring the wheels up and lock that into place. Because there's a little, let me just show you, there's a little place to snap in here, to clip in. This is the only scary part of the transformation because it's very, it's locked in pretty tight. Okay, so straighten out the cab part. Let's bring Prime's head in. I think it's yeah, I think I have to bring it in first. No, actually, I'm wrong. Well, okay, bring Prime's head in. It's just in the way. There you go. It's gonna flip all the way in. There you go. And then we can rotate this entire top section like so. Then we can close the chest doors or chest windows like so. Press this in. Press it down and it's lock. There you go. Starting to look like a truck. Click this into place. So over here, there you go. Bring this piece down like so. I think it's going to come down about here. Yeah, something like that. Well, we'll bring it out of the way first. Okay, let's do the arms. The arms. Put the panels facing forward like this. And then the arms, I believe, are gonna form. Let's rotate here. Okay, so this part is gonna tab into here. So it's not the traditional Optimus Prime arm transformation. And from there, you're gonna see how it all comes together. But I think I got this panel wrong. So let's open this up. So take this panel out and it's supposed to be up. In the up position, like there. I had it down. Again, I'm trying to figure this thing out with no instructions from robot to vehicle. So, okay, everything will tab into place. Nice and neat. Let's do the other arm. So, other arm, we're going to rotate. Let's fix this panel because it needs to be high into this area. There we go. Then close it. Rotate. Tab in place. And then let's line up these panels. Flip this down. Oh, get it tabbed in. There you you go. Starting to look like a truck. And then bring the arms in like so. And then there's a little place to tab in here. So let's bring this in and tab it in. Tab the arms into that back piece. There you go. And then line everything up, and then these leg panels simply lock in, tab into here and here. I might have to do that first. There you go. And do the same to the other side. Again, I'm probably getting the order of operations wrong on this. Like I said, the instructions were for vehicle to robot, but it came packaged in robot mode already. So it would have been nice if the instructions were from robot to vehicle. There you go. And the gun can store in here. There's a little, see if you can see it here, but there's a little slots here that this piece can go in. And I really should have done that ahead of time, but let's go back and correct it, so to speak. There you go. And then let's make sure all the panels are nicely aligned, and you have Prime in his vehicle mode. Very cool. It's a cool looking vehicle mode. I like it a lot. Again, like I said, the biggest disappointment for me is the scale. It's not in chug scale. It's not in legend scale. It seems to be on a scale on its own. So he can't really fit with any other figures in my collection. So I'm basically going to keep him at my desk. He's going to be a desk toy. So he's going to be desk toy scale. Because honestly, he is pretty fun to fiddle around with, and he seems very sturdy enough to, you know, be a fidget toy on the desk and have a little Optimus Prime to play with. Okay, let's get some details on the vehicle mode. Like I said, the paint apps are done very nice and clean. For a KO, I don't even know what this is a KO of, because this is not a reduced copy of the Generations toy IDW Prime. If there's another IDW Prime out there that's like this, I just don't know of it. Or maybe this is original. I have no idea. But it is a very nice figure. I'm glad I got it, but the biggest disappointment is the scale. But like I said, it's a lot of fun to play around with on the desk. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks so much for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Follow us on social media and check out our Discord. Links in the description below.